We are going to be mixing skin tones with liquid watercolor. These are different from regular watercolor because they are liquid, but you need to add a lot of water. You don't want to take what's in there and spread it all over your whole paper. In fact, that tiny little bit of paint that is in there should last for several classes all day. So you should just be using the tiniest little bit of it. Now, the first thing you're going to do is get some water in your brush, and you're just going to drag it over the side of the well. And if you fill up one of these, then that is enough to paint your whole face and neck. Okay, so once you have that, you're going to start with the tiniest bit of brown. Take a tiny bit of brown and put it into the water and stir it around. And that's going to dilute, and that is going to be a light skin tone. You're going to check it on the side of your paper. Now, this one looks pretty good to me, but I do remember that it dries lighter, and my skin is a little bit more pink. So I'm going to take a little bit of the pink one. So I need a little bit of red to my skin tone. So I'm going down to the brown that has a teeny bit of red, and I'm adding a little tiny bit of that to just pink or rosy up my skin tone a little bit. And so now if I spread it around, you can see it matches my skin tone a little bit better. So now I feel like that's pretty good. If it ends up being too light when it dries, I can add another coat. And then I want to go ahead and show you guys how to mix a darker skin tone. Now you can see I used that top brown and the brownish red right below it. So I'm doing the same thing where I'm getting water on my brush and filling up an entire well to show you a dark skin tone. I'm going to start with the brown and still add little by little because it is much easier to make it darker than it is to make it lighter. So now that I've added some brown, and you can see how little I got, I'm going to test it, and that's still too light. So I'll just get a little bit more just by brushing it over the paint. And this is looking better for a dark skin tone. If this is closer to your skin tone, you can see, does it need to be a little bit more red, or does it just need more brown in it? And you can keep adding until it looks just right. Corners just so I can spread it out, because this will help me know, like when you spread it out, it gives you a clear picture of how dark it's going to be. So I still want to add a bit more. There we go. That's looking nice, like a nice chocolate brown skin tone. You have finished that, then you can start painting your entire face. I want you to just be careful as you go around your eyes. Make sure that, remember, it's the whites of your eyes, that's what we call it, the white part. Make sure that you're going slowly with your brush around your eyes so that you don't get in your eyes and have your eyes be skin color. If you do want to try to add some darker shades to, like, say, the neck area, then once that is dry, you can add another coat. You can just look at your skin, and your skin does have lights and darks. So I'll leave that up to you if you're ready for that. Remember, creativity takes courage, and you've got this.